BBC News at midday. Indian officials say more than 260 people were killed when 3 trains collided in the eastern state of Odisha. Hundreds more were injured when an express train derailed and another passenger train collided into it. A freight train was also involved. The Prime Minister, Narendra Modi, is heading to the scene. This rescuer says people living nearby came to help.
Many people were there asking desperately for water. I offered water to each and every one of them. There were many injured people at the accident site. We successfully rescued many of them. They expressed immense gratitude towards us, referring to our aid as God sent. I was completely covered in blood.
19 people have been arrested in connection with plans to disrupt the Epsom Derby Festival. Animal rights campaigners have been threatening to defy a court order banning disruptive protests. The chief executive of the Jockey Club, Nevin Truesdale, says there's tighter security than normal at the venue, including more CCTV cameras and fences.
It's a significant challenge for us. I mean, as you'd expect at any big sporting event, and certainly at the Derby Historic, there's always a significant security operation in place for an event like this. But this year, we are facing, a clear and illegal threat of disruption to the race, as we saw at Aintree, and so we're well prepared for that.
Warwickshire police say a woman in her 70s has died after a dog attack in Bedworth yesterday. A man and a woman have been arrested on suspicion of possession of a banned breed of dog. Thousands of people heading to sports and music events are facing disruption caused by the third strike on the railways this week. Train drivers in the ASLEF union have walked out again, affecting about 60% of services in England. The head of ASLEF, Mick Whelan, has criticised ministers at Westminster, saying his members haven't had a pay rise for 4 years.
We've had 2 offers of deceit and bad faith. They decided, now let's have a look at this, shall we? I don't have a problem in Wales. I don't have a problem in Scotland. I don't have a problem in freight. I don't have a problem in open access. I don't have a problem in Merseyrail. I don't have a problem in Overground. I don't have a problem in TfL. We have a Westminster government that's been intransigent. We've done 14 pay deals elsewhere. People are talking about the 40% of trains are running today. They're running because we have no issues, no companies.
A Metropolitan Police officer who stalked a woman he met on duty has been sacked. PC Jonathan Simon from the East Area Command Unit was given a suspended jail sentence in April. A hearing found his behaviour amounted to gross misconduct and he's been dismissed without notice. Police in Greater Manchester are investigating the murder of a woman, have arrested a 28-year-old man. The woman was stabbed to death yesterday lunchtime. Claire Runacres has more details.
Officers were called to a property in Droylsden shortly after midday yesterday. There they found a 51-year-old woman who'd been stabbed. Despite efforts by the emergency services, she died at the scene. Police have arrested a 28-year-old man and are questioning him on suspicion of murder. Officers say they're still piecing together what happened and are appealing for witnesses to come forward.
Football, the Premier League champions Manchester City will meet their neighbours Manchester United in the final of the FA Cup at Wembley this afternoon. It's the first time the pair have met for the prestigious title. In Scotland, Celtic will be going for a treble, meeting Inverness Caledonian Thistle in the final of the Scottish Cup. Visitors to Stonehenge are being invited to take part in the building of a replica of the monument made from more than 400,000 bricks of Lego. The artists behind the project say that the sculpture will be the largest ever Lego replica of Stonehenge. It'll remain in place for a week before the grey bricks are then used to build something else, such as a castle or an elephant. BBC